Hey, Merc Serene here with episode 5 of the Hardcore Enigmatica 6 series. Last time, we got our mine started, and we got enough materials to make the mining gadget, right here. In between episodes, I mined a bit more, and I was able to craft some more add-ons. So let's take a look at that. Alright, completed the Fortune Quest. Gave us a bunch of ore. Okay, so now I need to make the Silk Touch one, which takes some slime. I don't know if I have enough, but we could also come over here and go hunting, because we have the slime island right there. Come this way, slime. Okay, that should be enough slime. Oh, gold apple as well. You know what? There might be a gold apple in the chest downstairs. We're gonna go find out. There was. I also had a few close calls, so let's take a look at those. Oh, wow, that was scary. I guess that boat is claimed. I've got to say that crocodile nearly ended the series. Well, in this episode, the plan is to build our bee house. This is going to be a fairly simple manual farm for now, and then in the future we'll make some automated bee farms. But let's actually start this episode off with a to-do board. That looks alright. We mainly just have birchwood at the moment. I could go over there and get some of these blue enchanted and I think green enchanted logs. I've never used those before, so I don't know that they would actually look any better than this, but this'll do for now. So this is our to-do board, and it's not going to be in any particular order, but we definitely want to get a Tetra workstation. And that includes, I think, it's going to be like a whole room just dedicated for Tetra. We, of course, need to do our bee house. I also want to make I believe it's called a personal shrinking device. Yep, the personal shrinking device. So that's going to be on our list. And then to go along with that, we need to do, maybe if I put little dashes, that'll help this. Cow hunting, and maybe villager hunting. If we get cows, though, cows will let us make some leather that will go for our backpack. I'd like to make a sand generator. This will probably be done through Astral, but we'll take a look at some other options. And then one that's going to happen sooner than later is going to be our storage room. I have some ideas for this. I kind of want to set up storage drawers and make it look like it's set up like racks in a library. I think that might be neat. So, well, you know, in order to do the bee house, we are going to need to obtain some glass. So we'll put that on there as well. So, what can we do first? I think if we're going to have to go find some sand in order to get glass, because I'm not ready to set up the necessary astral pieces to make the sand generator. If we're going to obtain some glass, we're going to go out in the world, so why don't we also try and make the shrinking device if we have enough resources. Okay, so the personal shrinking device is not hard to make at all. I happen to be missing the button, but I did grab a piece of stone. Alright, personal shrinking device made. Let's go ahead and throw it in the battery to get some power going for it. It doesn't actually hold a lot of power, so pretty quick to charge. And then we get some glass bottles to start us off with, which is great. And we got some books, okay, and some ender pearls. That's also good. Yeah, and this is why we're going to be getting the storage room sooner than later. There's just no sorting at all at the moment. Okay, we'll use most of the glass that we currently have to get the rest of those bottles. Okay, look at this. We can already mark something off. Great. Progress. Okay, so now we're gonna go out in the world, get some sand for glass, and while we're out there, we're gonna try to find some cows. All right, and we're also, since we're exploring a little bit, we're gonna go this way. I'm probably not gonna show all of the exploration on camera, as we've had quite a few exploration-heavy episodes already. But if I find anything interesting or unique, I'll let you see it. I'm debating taking that sylph back with us, but I'm just going to leave it for now. Alright, so what is that? That is a very weird looking biome over there. I think we'll definitely give it a check out soon. Oh, there's something. That looks like a temple of sorts. There's something with stone right behind it? Yeah, let's check these ruins out. I actually don't know what these are. There's also a building right over there. What do we got? Anything? Oh, we got a chest in here. Oh, I'm gonna take all of this. Rip inventory. Okay, so what is this? Close quarters. Oh, okay. 25 loot boxes. I was hoping the close quarters had something to do with these ruins. Hmm. Yeah, this is interesting. And is this terracotta? Yeah, this is terracotta. Oh, there's a carbuncle. I think you give them gold nuggets? I don't have any on me. Oh, I think I've been in one of these before. If I'm correct, there is a mass of creepers below here. It's very dangerous. And there's probably 4 boxes. I'm thinking we're going to come back to this at a later date. Let's go check out the building we saw. A doused torch? I don't actually think I've seen a doused torch before. Okay, so far not a whole lot. It looks like it's under construction. I mean, it's neat. Don't get me wrong, this is pretty cool. However, I was hoping for some loot. A spelling bee? That's too good to pass up. So I believe I do... Let's do that so we can clearly see. Oh no, don't go in there. Okay, he's shrunk. He's in the bottle. I know there's normal ways to capture the bees, but I didn't bring any of those jars with me. A Yeti bee? I think I have to get that. Ooh, is this a village? Seems like it is. Oh, there's 1 cow. Okay. There's another cow. Perfect. We've got our 2. I just, unfortunately, don't have a backpack. Sorry, we'll store some of these other things that I don't quite need. Store the rice. Store those birch planks. Oh no, what just happened? There was just a big explosion. Don't mind me. He's following me like, what just happened? Ooh. A villager hat. That is probably going to come in handy. Hello. Alright, my inventory is full. I've got 1 cow. Actually, let's hit the sort. Okay. Cow, villager. B, another cow, another villager. So perfect. So we can breed the villagers and we can breed the cows. The thing I didn't get was sand. Alright, we're going to go back home, get the cows going, get a backpack, and then once I've got more storage, we'll go back out again looking for sand. It'd be really nice to find a desert or a large beach. Also, hopefully something that's not too close. I don't like fully destroying the areas I live in. Okay, so the initial temporary pen for the cows and the first breed. The parrots and the bats. So we'll probably aim to get a few more of those bred before we start killing them for the backpack leather. But we can come and remove both of these. We got our villagers to start with, and we got our cows to start with. And I'm not quite sure what the deal is, right? So I'm trying to just grow some of these birch trees just to start with, and they seem to grow fine over here. But I planted a whole row of them right over here, and nothing's happening with them. Not really seeing any reason as to why they wouldn't grow, but they're not. Alright, so I have this general idea for the bee house where I kind of want it to be a bit long and have an airlock to get in and out so the bees can't escape. So I'm just going to start placing some blocks and we'll see what it starts to look like. And I might be going way too large with it. I'm sure we'll find out soon though. So I was kind of thinking the entry might be right here. And this would be fairly large if I continued that out that way. So maybe the entry will be right here. And then this will be the space for the bees. I think in the feel of like a greenhouse sort of situation, we might want to keep the grass as the ground, but I am kind of thinking maybe like stone brick on the sides here. So let's go grab some of those. Okay, now that I've got sort of a initial framing of this, I'm feeling like it feels small. So maybe I will expand this out another like section about that size on each side here. But I'm gonna build this just a little bit further and see whether or not that is something I actually want to do. Because this actually is large enough for a small manual farm, right? I mean, if we lined, I don't know, 5 or even 10 beehives on each side here, and then just had a bunch of flowers in the center, that would be plenty to get going. And I'm not planning to leave those. It's just kind of what's there at the moment. Actually, I might leave these ones. See, I'm planning to have glass right in here, and this might actually turn into stone. Either that grass block will swap to be stone, or I'll put the stone here. But I kind of want to use, I think there are glass doors. Yeah, there are definitely glass doors. So I might want to use those, because I think it'll look cool. It'll give me the sort of greenhouse vibe I'm looking for. We could potentially also use a birch glass door. But if we do that, then I think we're going to want birch planks around here. So we'll see. And then the same thing here. I'm thinking glass and another glass door. And I want most of this to also be like glass panes. And then with the roof on top. And the roof might be half glass too. I'm not entirely sure on that yet. I do think that I'm going to need a lot more wood. I have now realized that I didn't actually want those there because I was hoping to get a curved sort of roof look. So probably be removing these very soon. Okay, so I want this to be not just a straight up and down. I want it to actually look like it's arched. So I'll probably need to get some slabs. Maybe that too? I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I think that gives the impression I was going for. So let's finish it up. And I noticed that this section over here is the same height, and that might be okay. We will find out soon. Might not be okay too. Yeah, this feels too high. Comparatively, I'd like it to be smaller. So we'll have to readjust, probably throwing in some slabs and whatnot. Yeah, that might be alright. And throw like another row like that down. But yeah, now we need to go get the glass panes. And again, I didn't get sand, so time for a sand journey. Okay, make sure there's no crocodiles. And we'll get the boat out there. And I did find out that this does have a storage. So if you shift right click it, you can get to your storage. And then when you're in the boat, you're supposed to be able to get the storage with I, although it's not bound at the moment. Alright, rebound. Control I. Alright, and just because I know this is here, we're going to chop these down. Can't leave floating trees. I'm not sure what's happening right there, but get those teeth. Okay, since we're getting close to putting the glass in, we'll be putting our bees in very shortly. So let's actually get our Beepedia and the other rewards from here. Alright, so there are some tier 1 beehives, and then if we wanted to upgrade them again, we actually need some materials from the bees, so we're not going to be looking to upgrade them right now. I think 4 is probably a good start for what we're going to do. Perfect. Okay, so let's see. I'm thinking I want the door to be like right here with glass surrounding. However, it might look weird if there's glass here, or at least it might look weird if there's glass there and no stone underneath it. That actually breaks it without Soak Touch. That is a really good thing to know. I'm not too worried. I only needed 2 doors, so. Right, so something like this could be neat. I don't know if I like this stone underneath, though. We'll have to revisit that. Right, and then I was kind of thinking a very similar sort of situation right here. We're going to try it a little different, though. Or maybe I just make this whole floor in there stone, and then leave this one in here glass, or grass. Either way, I bet we're going to want to do that. So I'll just do that now so I don't waste the door. And we're specifically putting the doors this way so the bees can't get into that block. Because otherwise, right, they'd be able to get in here and they might get sort of stuck. So that doesn't look too bad. And again, I think we're going to swap these blocks out. And then I'm kind of feeling like just a bunch of glass panes on the sides here. Probably no glass panes up there. I'll probably do more birch, stripped birch. Right, so if I do strip birch like that, it would look one way. But I think I like it better like that. So let's go ahead and get that going. And I do... maybe we don't want it to go across, though. Maybe we really want it to be able to go up. Right, and I think we'll put the bonfires right like that. And since we only have 4 bee nests, we'll space them out in this sort of situation. Just like that. Right, I don't know that I actually like the smoke, but until we have the smoker or an automated setup, this is just have to do. And actually, I want to test something. If I stick this beehive on top of that one, it is also smoked. Okay. And it stops the smoke particle effect. So maybe we'll just plan to get more beehives. Can't go wrong with more beehives. And actually, now that I'm looking at this, why don't we continue with this pattern? Does that look bad, though? It might look bad. Right, because if I do it here, I won't be able to fill those blocks. Actually, I'm not really going to be able to fill those blocks in anyways. Although I just thought that I realized that this needs to come out a block. Maybe it won't be too bad. I don't think the bees will be able to escape through that, so let's do that for now. I think we'll do it here too. And then we'll have the overhang will make it look better, I think. Okay, now we're left with the question of what to do with the sides. What do we do with the sides? Right, I could fill that in, and then we could just sort of fill the top in, although we're going to have a weird block there. Right, we'd fill the top in with wood. Or the glass goes higher on this side. I think at minimum, we want that. So we could put these blocks across there like I had it, or we could put them up there, higher up in. Having a taller window. I think I'm digging that taller window. So if we do that, I might want to put that there so there's no hole. Okay, I think I like it. Alright, and that makes this one safe bee house. I don't think I have any of the beeswax, so I can't even make that yet. That's alright. I was thinking, how do we assign them to the right things so that, like, all the forest bees can live in one spot, but they'll figure it out. Okay, and now let's use our Beepedia. I think we just gotta right click on some of these guys. Yep, start your journey. Although clicking on them inside of these large flowers is not easy. Okay, so that little green star must mean I've clicked on it. Alright, that's good to know. So it can use, it looks like any kind of flower for the most part, which is great. We're not going to deal with the mutations right now, and it's only stone. And we know that well, I guess they should only produce one honeycomb at a time. And when we centrifuge it, we'll get some coal chunks and some bitumen chunks and potentially coal honey. And if we want to breed them, it's blocks of coal to get another one, but we have enough of them. I'd really like to be able to scan him. Got him. And then finally, if we want to breed them, looks like it's just logs. Okay, that's great. So I know that we currently have 3 of the forest bees. I would like to have a 4th one. And I think honey level 5 is the max. So 2 things. It is smoked, so we shouldn't be hurt. But also, yeah, okay, so that does nothing at the moment, which is fine. Alright, so we're going to want to make an iron bee. So forest and sandy. Sandy bee, I think we just got to go find... Nice. Okay, so I only got 5 woodies, but I got 8 sooty. Oh, maybe there's another one around here? 7 and 8. Okay. I mean, that's still fine, too. Okay, so I think we'll just stop back here every so often and process the bees. We'll leave our scraper right on the wall. And actually, we might leave our Beepedia here, too. Excuse me? Alright, so let's come over here and let's cross our bee house off the list. We have made it. We will certainly create some like bee automation in the future, but I really just wanted to get them up and going, and I've never actually used them before, so it's kind of a new process for me. We've also obtained some glass. Not a renewable source yet, but that's okay. And we will very soon obtain some leather. So I'm going to say that's probably a pretty good wrapping up point for this episode. We were able to cross quite a few things off of our list. And the big thing is that we built that bee house back there. So I think in the next episode, we really need to work on a storage room. I think the storage room might become the center of what we're going to do for our base. So I'm kind of feeling like it might go off in the distance towards those flowers and the enchanted trees, but I haven't fully decided. With that being said, thanks for watching. The whole YouTube thing is very new for me, and I'm thrilled that some people are watching and enjoying these videos. Merc Serene, signing off.